I have a design team project for 2 design teams. It's a very large project. It's going to be rather difficult to share, so bear with me. This is the design team project for Country Craft Creations, which is where the papers were acquired. The Prima Tales of You and Me, just absolutely stunningly gorgeous papers. I haven't always been a huge Prima fan, but every once in a while they come up with a collection that is to die for, and this is definitely one of those. So I highly recommend you pick it all up at Country Craft Creations. She has the 12 by 12, the 6 by 6, the ephemera, the flowers, everything. You can get it all. And not only does she have Prima, but she has, I mean, almost every paper line you can imagine. All the popular brands are there. I will link her in the description box down below. I highly recommend you head on over there and check her out and pick you up some of this gorgeous paper and some of the other gorgeous papers that are out on the market today. This is also a design team project for Craft Fantastic, which is a metals and glass jewelry type of online store, and I'm going to show you how I use their products in my projects as well. So this is obviously a Tim Holtz configuration box. That is the entire monstrosity, and I started obviously with the main box. I took all the boxes out and decided how I wanted to arrange them, and papered them, then I hot glued them into place, and I just love how it turned out. I'm very, very happy with it. And I have a regular subscriber Actually, two that buy a lot of my creations. I always like to share photos with them. And so this is already sold. But if it had not sold, I would have happily displayed it in my craft room. Let me start here in the center. What I did was, obviously, I papered everything. The inside is papered. Everything at the bottom is papered. Even at the top is papered. But what I did here was I went to stencil using my wall spackle from Home Depot, and it was too thick. It had started drying out, and it just looked messy. So I took a wet cloth and I wiped it off the paper, and I reapplied with regular texture paste. And then after it dried, I put a light coat of Martha Stewart pink, like a shimmer on it, and that's how it turned out. Really, really, really mixed media looking. So I would say this is actually my first real official mixed media project. I took this gorgeous frame from Michael's. It was silver, and I dabbed it with white paint. I rubbed it with the cloth, and then I also layered the pink. And then I had this vintage metal piece in my stash, and I also dabbed it with white and rubbed it off. And then this piece right here is one of the new Craft Fantastic metals that looks like a little pocket watch, and I just love it. No, I really do. I super love it. I layered a little bit of trim back behind it, mainly because it's hard to get metal to apply to metal, and I didn't have time when I was creating to use the E6000. So whenever I put like a fabric or paper, it will adhere really, really well. So that's really, really sturdy. I layered a teensy little doily back behind each one of these little flowers, and I get those at Gisella's Lavish Laces. You can buy those in a big pack. I think you get like 15 or 20, something like that. So I added some of my Wild Orchid Craft flowers there. Here I have like a little, what do you call this? Like a box closure. And I just, you know, put some of my white paint and pink paint on there. This is a little Prima candelabra. I layered some doilies here and some Wild Orchid Craft flowers. There's a little egg there. And this, I believe, I'm not sure if this is Prima, but it's a vintage metal piece. This comes from the Tales of You and Me sticker pack. And then I just layered some lace back behind there. I do have a metal corner piece. I have a door pull, or yeah, like a little doorknob thingy. I did another vintage metal piece here. I layered a couple of laces back behind here and just dangled a little bit of pearl. And up here, this is a Prima bird. Then right here, I have a vintage spoon, wrapped a little lace on it and some crinkled seam binding, a little flower. And the reason why I opted to use a spoon was because right here in this box, I used one of the brand new little tea sets that I picked up on an online shopping spree. Layered a couple of laces, some teensy little flat back pearl trim, some lace here, and some more trim. This is a metal piece from Craft Fantastic, and I just used one of the Prima butterflies there. There is a dice right there and another little flower. Back in the back are a couple of flowers. You can barely see them. And then over in this box, I just have this. This is a sticker that was in the collection. It has a butterfly. It says Sweet Nothings. I have some pretty flowers, Wild Orchid Craft flowers that I just distressed with paint. Then up here on this box, I have a metal butterfly. I layered a little heart, scissors, and a Wild Orchid Craft flower on top of this doily. And then I have these streamers of lace, crinkled seed binding, and pearls coming down from the butterfly. Then as we go up here, I have a gorgeous bottle that I believe I picked up at Natasha's Scrapbook Corner. Absolutely stunning, uniquely shaped little bottle. And I just did a pink twine bow, added a flower. This is a sticker from the collection that says A Lovely Life. And I added a little lace to it. And then this is actually a charm from Craft Fantastic. It's got the little loop up here that you could use it as a dangle. And I just layered it here because it's the same kind of flower as these Wild Orchid Craft flowers. So I just layered some on top. And then up here is a vintage metal rose. And I just have that kind of going up the side to cover up that separation of those, adding this box. So let me set you down and reposition my light. All right, up here at the top, I just kind of layered up, kind of fanned up some lace, and I spelled out the word love with these little Scrabble tiles. I just love how people do that. I mean, yeah, I love it. I layered a doily and made some like a cascade of flowers coming down here with some more dangled lace. And then this middle box goes all the way through. There's actually no box there. And I layered a doily and a gorgeous bling piece. They're actually in this box. Let me see if I can. Now you can kind of see. It has a Craft Fantastic frame. And it looks like a wall frame, something you would hang on your wall. And then I have, it's hard to, there's a sticker from the collection in it with a glass piece on top. And then I just layered on top of some other doily type of fabric here. This gorgeous key is also from Craft Fantastic. Absolutely stunning key, if you could see the other side as well. And it's got like little hearts right here. Like that's what you would stick in the keyhole, is the hearts. And then this is from the collection. And then the glass on top you can also get. Over in this box here, we have a man and a woman cameo. I just love that, layered on a doily and tucked way in the back there. Then up here, I have an altered bottle. And this was a real unique bottle that I had in my stash. And I just layered laces and pearls on there. Okay, let me move this over. Then I have this clock. And this clock I picked up at Christmas time when they had all the stuff that, you know, for train sets, Christmas train sets. And this was like super marked down. It was like $2 and change. So I picked that up. I think I have one more in my stash. I have another altered bottle. This is from the collection. And I just layered some lace and some twine. Obviously full of different pearls. 3 different layers of doily there. Wild Orchid Craft flower. And then out of the bottle is pouring more pearls. And I've actually just used twine to tie on this key that you can get at Craft Fantastic. They have lots of charms. So I tied it on with a bow and added this teeny flower. I added some more flowers along the draping of the pearls. And then here I added a heart from Craft Fantastic. And then you come down here and I added a butterfly. And then my pearls come up and tuck underneath this Wild Orchid Craft flower. So I added this vintage phone, and this is a Prima. And then in this box down here is a chandelier, another flower, and a Prima light bulb that says Moments. And then down at the bottom is this adorable little bird that I've had in my stash with a nest and layered on top of a doily and some pretty lace dangling down. And I think that is it. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope I've inspired you a little bit. I had the most fun. Configuration boxes are absolutely the most fun thing I can create. I really, really enjoy them. And this one was really fun because I have never really done what I thought would qualify as a mixed media project. Let me turn it around real quick and show you that I did paper the entire back as well. Wasn't sure whoever ended up with this, what, you know, if it would be up against the wall, if it would be hanging, if it would be on a desk. But just in case, I decided to paper the back as well. I did ask my buyer if she wanted to hang on the wall or if she wanted it to set on something, and she wants it to set on something. So it is ready to go. I really appreciate you watching. I hope you will head over to both stores that this is a design team project for, Country Craft Creations, where you will find lots of goodies in addition to the papers, and then also Craft Fantastic with the metals and the glass and the jewelry making. You can definitely apply that to all of your altering of projects, your mini albums. I often share them in my mini albums as well. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Happy scrappy day. Bye.